son. Alrighty, so thank you for joining us and being patient here. We are waiting on just one more player for the Jade Dynasty, so bear with us as we're getting that figured out, and we will start here momentarily. Thank you. Alrighty, everyone, thank you for your patience here as we're getting everything set up. Tonight we have got another Overwatch Odyssey League matchup between the HU Esports and Jade Dynasty. I'm definitely very excited for this matchup, and tonight commentating with me we have got the one and only Cove. What's up?
Andrew, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. Should be a fun night.
Absolutely. I'm ecstatic to see what both teams are going to bring. We do have a ringer filling in for Jade Dynasty, so we'll see if that changes any performance they've got going on. But Shake and Bake filling in from the World's Worst, and we've seen some great things from him. So I'm excited to see how that carries over to a team that he hasn't played with before. So to start tonight's match, we have got a control at the first appearance of Samoa. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. So far this preseason, Jade Dynasty has done a lot of really good things. They have got a new player in tonight, again, as well as ringer Shake and Bake coming from the World's Worst. So we'll see how that changes the performance and the dynamic of the team. A little lacking in chemistry can really make or break the team. Meanwhile, we've got HU Esports who've done a lot of playing together, so I'm excited to see what that looks like here.
Yeah, I think the team chemistry and just practicing together, playing after work on the weekdays, just hanging out, goes a long way, makes a big difference. Sorry, I was looking to see if he was going to make the three-pointer over there. But yeah, I think team chemistry plays a big part, but I do think skill can help bridge that gap a little bit. So I think we'll see a good match.
Definitely. And I'm excited to see, like you said, this is a later match than normal to see if, any of the endurance or fatigue of the average day will take effect here at all into these games.
Yeah, we may see that long work week really taking effect here.
But hey, the weekend's coming up here shortly. See the fight starting here on that high ground. Oso looking low. And Square Love getting demeched. And Square Love does go down. You see Basic in the background trying to get some picks. And Oso able to get Doxic down. Rat getting pushed by Oso. Well, Lausch getting Basic. And Jade Dynasty are able to get the first capture of the night. HU having to regroup here. Samoa definitely, it's a new map, so learning some things, but also some preparation might be a little bit lacking here. Some different chokes you want to hold and some other things. Rat going down here. Square Love getting demeched again. Basic going down. And Summer Bubble goes down. Square Love goes down. It is just Doxic versus Jade Dynasty here. And Shake and Bake able to get Rat down. Doxic going down as well. Looks like Jade Dynasty are going to do their best, holding them there at spawn and then pulling back to point here. Oh, looks like we are getting a request to pause as we have had a disconnect. So bear with us again momentarily. I do apologize about the delay once again. We will be back in just a second here. Alrighty, and Basic was able to reconnect, so we are going to go ahead and resume this matchup here.
Andrew, as we're getting back from break here, what are your thoughts on the team comps from both sides here? Anything to note?
You know, I do like seeing the Alari play coming from HU Esports. Definitely haven't seen a lot of that. It looks like Sapphire unfortunately blocked off the Earth Shatter there coming from Oso, and Oso ultimately getting eliminated because of it. And Basic able to stop Squid from getting a good ult, but Sapphire able to make up for it, getting Basic, taking down Square Love. Lelouch getting Summer Bubble, Shake and Bake on Rat, and Sapphire on Doxic, and that is effectively a team kill.
And Andrew, I see we have a lot of ults getting ready to come in here from HU Esports. I think it's going to start off this next round with a bang. Be interesting to see how they use this.
0-1. Ready for battle.
Alrighty. Jade Dynasty with another dominating performance. We did see some pretty good things coming from HU right toward the end, but unfortunately not enough. And ultimately, I think a lot of it came from a little bit of a mishap coming from Sapphire with that wall blocking off Oso's Earth Shatter. So Oso's now switching to Junker Queen. You see Sapphire switching to Sojourn and Squid on Genji. So we'll see what happens, possibly using that Genji to counter Basic's Bastion play here.
Andrew, in a rare sight here, we see Rat not going with Reaper to start this round.
It's very true. And you see Squid immediately jumping in here. See Squid going in the background there. You also see Lelouch going back with Moira. They're able to get the pylon down. You see Square Love is getting demeched there. Rat is able to get Sapphire down. Let's see if they can push on that a little bit. Rat not playing Reaper might ultimately be a pretty good thing, countering that Genji swap, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be enough. Squid able to get Square Love and Doxic. Lelouch getting down Summer Bubble. Rat goes down as well, and Basic goes down also. Wall coming there from Rat, able to isolate Oso, but unfortunately not able to capitalize there. Oso able to evade elimination. And you see Blade coming from Squid here. Able to get Doxic. Sapphire able to get Rat. Squid with another on Summer Bubble there. And Oso taking down Basic. Square Love going down to Genji as well. Solid play there. Dragon Blade from Squid. You see Oso ulting here.
This ends now.
And Sapphire trying to capitalize on there, using ult as well. Squid taking down Basic. Oso getting two with Doxic and Summer Bubble. Rat going down, and Square Love goes down as well. And Jade Dynasty able to come away with the first game.
Play of the game.
Alrighty, and with that first match, we're going to go ahead and get ready for our second game. Alrighty, welcome back everyone. We are ready for the second game in this matchup between Jade Dynasty and HU Esports. Coming up next, we have got Hybrid at Hollywood. So we'll see what the teams can bring here. Ultimately, again, Jade Dynasty bringing a very dominant performance against the HU Esports team. So we'll see what adjustments can be made. You know, I liked seeing Rat switch off of Reaper, although I do really love to see that Reaper gameplay from Rat. Ultimately, I don't think that was the pick there. So making those adjustments mid-game, definitely a pretty good choice. So now, fresh start, new game. We'll see what HU Esports can do to adjust to the Jade Dynasty.
Yeah, I agree. I think the further we get into the preseason here and teams get more comfortable playing more, the more you see them start to find what works, start to make adjustments. That all just comes with time and experience.
Yeah. And I would say ultimately, you know, I can't speak for the other teams, but knowing that, you know, Jade Dynasty is a good team and play together, I would say pretty often. HU Esports doing the same thing, so it's not necessarily a question of chemistry, but just overall bringing everything you've got into this matchup here.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great point, Andrew.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
You see Sapphire now playing Pharah here. And also playing the infamous Roadhog. Squid getting a solid pick on Summer Bubble as Widow.
Coming up.
You see Rat kind of fighting Squid off on that side. Meanwhile, Square Love and Basic are over here fighting the rest of the team. Really have to pay attention to where Squid is. Sapphire able to get Rat demeching Square Love. Squid finishing Square Love off. Oso getting Basic and Sapphire taking down Doxic. Summer is able to get Shake and Bake, but Loesch is able to strike back quickly. You see Oso doing a little bit of a jig there on payload.
Yeah, I think the teams are having fun. They feel comfortable. It's cool to see the personalities coming out.
The payload.
Squirrel taking a lot of damage, does end up getting demeched there. An ult coming from Loesch here. And Loesch able to get both supports on the HU side, but ultimately extending a little bit too far here. But Squid is able to finish off Basic here. Rat looking low. And Oso coming up to the rooftops and finishing off the Elim on Rat. And Squid able to get Square Love, who is still out of mech.
See what, both Squid and Oso really kind of wreaking some havoc here for the Jade Dynasty team. You know, in part, see them switching up a little bit, but having a lot of success so far.
And Squid able to get another pick. Basic taking a lot of damage, going down there. Doxic down as well.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
And Sapphire does use ult there, ultimately eliminating themselves here, but Basic going down to the ult. See Oso is slept here and walled off by Rat. Basic has identified Squid Storm's location, really focusing there. Ult coming from Rat, but going down to Lelouch. And Squid able to get ult off here. Really looking for Summer there. Waiting for someone to peek. See Rat going back to the Reaper play here. And also bringing in the Diva Bomb for HU, taking out Shake and Bake and Lelouch. Jade Dynasty now out of support. HU really trying to push up here. Square Love getting hooked by Oso. Rat really trying to push there, but ultimately getting domed by Squid. Shake and Bake able to get Doxic down. Basic going down as well. Also using ult here. Lelouch using ult. Able to get Rat down. Also pinning HU against the wall, preventing them from touching.
Yeah, Andrew, in another dominant round here.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So as we're switching sides here, what are some things that you're seeing Jade Dynasty do pretty well?
Yeah, you know, even in that match, getting close to getting team wiped and a little bit of adversity there at the end with that Diva Bomb and some different things, I think they're just playing really aggressive, but in the right ways, picking their spots well. And I just think as a team, even with the new player and some subs, they're playing really well. I like the team chemistry I'm seeing.
Definitely, definitely. And I wouldn't even necessarily say that HU is playing poorly by any means. I think Jade Dynasty is just a very dominant team.
Absolutely.
Coming out swinging and showing them why they're the #1 seed and why they've stayed the #1 seed throughout the entirety of the preseason so far.
Agreed, and I think when you got a player like Squid coming in with Widow and hitting shots like they were that last round, it's really tough to compete with.
Yeah, yep. And you see here maybe Sapphire and Squid having a little bit of fun switching heroes here. Squid showing off that awesome skin, and Sapphire now playing Widow, hoping to be just as effective here.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah, a little in-team rivalry. It'll be cool to see if they can compete.
And Squid already able to get an Elim against Summer Bubble. And Oso is able to take out Rat, trying to get a flank here.
Andrew, as you mentioned that flank by Rat there, I think it's really been a really good job by Jade Dynasty to kind of fight off the flanks.
Yeah.
And those sneaky plays from the HU Esports team, who had a lot of success doing that up to this point in a lot of their matches. So
Yeah.
Again, just really good gameplay here.
You see HU really pushing here in this room. And Oso does go down. Unfortunately, setting off the Venom Mine there from Sapphire. You do see Rat able to flank and take down Sapphire, but unfortunately not able to get out in time to survive. See, Sapphire has now switched off of Widows, playing a little bit of Sombra here. And Squid popping ult, getting slept by Doxic and eliminated. Sapphire able to assist in taking down Basic. Summer Bubble also going down. Rat is nanoed here. I would say a really good push there from Rat, but ultimately Oso able to get the hook and popping ult to make sure that there's no more damage done. See Sapphire here playing on the back line, able to get Summer Bubble down. Lelouch able to get basic. And Shake and Bake able to pick off Summer Bubble. Squirrelove able to get Squid down. Toxic able to get Sapphire down as well. Now is the time to push, if any. And Squirrelove eats Lelouch's ult. Able to get Pylon down, pushing against Oso. Oso going down, Shake and Bake down. It is just Lelouch here. And the rest of the team is here. You do see Squid switching off to Hanzo. Sapphire sticking with Sombra. Basic goes down. Summer Bubble goes down. EMP being used by Sapphire. And Squid is able to get Doxic down. Able to get Rat down. Squirrelove demeched here. Sapphire able to finish off Squirrelove. A solid push coming from HU Esports, but unfortunately it was not enough.
Yeah, Andrew, I know you can hear the excitement in your voice. That was an awesome push. Just really wish they could have done some more with that, but I think showed some good signs of momentum. Hopefully they can keep that going.
And Rat able to ult. The rest of the team is going to have to push here in order to keep overtime alive. And they are unable to do so.
Play of the game.
Face the sunrise!
Alrighty, and we will be right back as we prepare for Game 3. Alrighty, we are back for the third game of this matchup between HU Esports and Jade Dynasty. Seeming yet again Jade Dynasty bringing a very dominant performance, so we'll see how that plays into. We've got Flashpoint at New Junk City, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. Now HU, they are going to go ahead and make some subs on their end in order to maybe switch some things up, maybe catch Jade Dynasty off guard as they're making these adjustments in order to further their progress here in this match. As again, this is the third game, and as you see from the scoreboard, Jade Dynasty with a 2-0 lead, so this has the potential to be the final game in the match. What do you think HU is going to have to do here in order to come away with this victory in the third game and keep this match alive?
Well, I think getting in 2 new players is going to be huge. They've been able to watch, strategize, decide what they need to bring. But I think switching up some of the team comp a little bit, but ultimately I think you got to play backs against the wall. You got to play aggressive.
Yep. The aggressiveness for sure, but also I think playing some heroes that work well for the composition, work well to counter the other team, but also someone who you're comfortable with, because now you have to bring everything you've got in order to ensure this match stays alive.
Yeah, Andrew, I think that's a great point, right? Everybody wants to try to combat what the other team's doing. They want to try to make sure their team gels well, but totally agree with you there. When it's crunch time, you got to do what you're familiar with, and that may be picking the character you play the most.
Yep. We do see Rat sticking with Reaper, and we've seen a very dominant performance from Rat as Reaper, but unfortunately we haven't had the opportunity to see that here up against Jade Dynasty, so I'm excited to see what plays can happen here. And Square Love getting hooked and taken down. Lelouch able to get Rat down. Squid able to take down Jade Dynasty. Huddy going down as well. Doxic going down as well. And again, that is effectively a team kill for Jade Dynasty.
Great start for Jade Dynasty here. And again, not the start I expected and hoped for from HU Esports. But I think they're going to turn it around.
Yep. That was the very first push, so nothing to back down from at this point. Solid defense matrix coming from Square Love, preventing those rockets from coming in and doing potentially some pretty good damage here. You see Rat making a push here and trying to fade out, making Jade Dynasty back up a little bit, but ultimately Rat does go down. Square Love is demeched. Jade DeWitt is able to get Sapphire down. Jade DeWitt able to get Squid down. Oso looking low. Unable to land the anti, however, so Oso is back up at full health. Someone's got a touch on point, but they do not. Jade Dynasty comes away with the first point here. And Oso really pushing into HU Esports here as we're transitioning to the next point. Able to get Huddy your buddy down.
I think, Andrew, with Oso's play right there, you can tell Jade Dynasty team senses victory is right there, and I think they're just going to do everything they can to go out and get that.
Yeah, and Squid now has Visor. We do see Nano available for Shake and Bake as well. Meanwhile, Doxic holding on to Nano, so we'll see how these ultimates play into the next couple team fights.
Yeah, and Andrew, I think a lot of players are getting close to their ults, and to your point, we're going to see this be a huge factor, I think, coming up in the next points.
You see Sapphire taking quite a bit of damage, but able to use that deflect here and get back to the team. Oso is slept and anti. Jade DeWitt able to get Lelouch square, taking down Oso. Sapphire going down as well. Shake and Bake up on point here. And Square Love able to take Shake and Bake down. It is just Squid there, Soldier. Rat trying to push it up and ensure that Squid doesn't try to come in and touch point. Great playing from HU Esports in order to get the point away from Jade Dynasty. And there's Rat going off the flank. I think definitely still aware that Squid is over there. And Rat is able to take Squid down. Jade taking down Sapphire as well. But Oso hooks Rat in and finishes Rat off. You do see on the HU Esports side, every member of their lineup has ult, and Diva Bomb is going to be used. Unfortunately, Diva Bomb falling down below the bridge here. And Squid is going to go ahead and use Visor here, getting nanoed, and Lelouch using Tranquility. And Doxic going down, Lelouch going down, Rat going down, Square Love getting demeched here. 4v1 against a demeched Diva.
Wow, Andrew, this is a great point right now. HU Esports team really close to finishing it off, but Jade Dynasty said, "Not so fast. We've got an answer for you."
So let's see what HU can do to finish out this point here. Again, they are holding on to Nano. They have Artillery, and they have Death Blossom. Meanwhile, just a Dragon Blade on the Jade Dynasty side. And Dragon Blade is coming. Unable to get the sleep. Jade taking down Lelouch, but Doxic goes down as well. Able to get Jade down. Rat here to offer support. Sapphire getting Huddy down as well. And Square Love also falls. So close to capturing that objective here.
Yeah, Andrew, almost a team wipe coming from Jade Dynasty to finish that round. Like I said, I think they're just playing really well and really aggressive, working well as a team.
Definitely. And I mean, but I think if we see more of what we had seen on that second point from HU Esports, this match could very well stay alive, but they're going to have to keep up that aggression and keep up that pressure.
Agreed. I think it looked like a new team with some new life. Like you said, backs against the wall. I think they're going to play aggressive and really lock in, and I think we saw that on that point. What a great point.
And Visor coming again from Squid. With the combination, that is a very good push coming from Oso and Squid. Doxic going down, Jade going down, Lelouch getting the res on Sapphire. And HU Esports now having only a little bit of time in order to get on the point, capture the point, and maintain that point. They're going to have to get 3 straight in order to keep this match alive.
Andrew, it's a tough task, but never say never. We'll see what happens here and close it out.
Squid able to take Doxic down in the back line. Jade pushing here, trying to get Lelouch down. Solid ult coming from Rat, but the team fight took place in the wrong location, and Jade Dynasty come away with the victory in the game and the match.
Play of the game.
Alrighty, well that is all she wrote for this matchup between HU Esports and Jade Dynasty. Definitely not what I expected coming into this matchup. Wanted to see some more coming from HU Esports, but unfortunately not enough to overcome the giant that is Jade Dynasty. So definitely excited to see these teams play again in upcoming matchups in the regular season. HU has now seen what Jade Dynasty is capable of. So coming into that next matchup when they face off again, seeing what they can do to overcome this deficit that they saw here in this matchup tonight. So for those of you who are watching, we thank you for being here and for spectating this matchup. For the competitors, thank you for being here and competing. Special shout out to Shake and Bake for filling in for the Jade Dynasty's missing player. But needless to say, we are trying to grow this community of the Overwatch Odyssey League. So I leave you with this. We do have a Facebook page. We do have a TikTok. You are watching our YouTube now. So we're trying to grow, trying to expand. We do also have a Discord server that we will be opening up here to everyone shortly as we're getting close to the regular season. So with that in mind, also we are looking for players and we are looking for teams. So if you know of anyone that would be interested in forming a team, or if you know of a team that would be interested in joining, we would love to have them reach out to us, and we will be glad to accommodate them in any way we can. With that being said, again, thank you to all of you who are watching, and thank you again to the competitors. With that, we will see you next time.